Hey up troops, A Littleton here again with another video, and I've got some footage of the new 6v6 dual front game mode coming to Siege. It's completely different to what we used to play in it. Well, it's not completely different, the elements are the same, but there's a lot of changes. The map is huge. What you can see there is the entire map. It's massive, and I'll go through the B-roll footage now, and we'll show you around the map, and we'll show you what the game mode's about. I'm just going to talk over the video. Let's just have a look at it and discuss it. So, as you can see, the map's got a ton of detail in. The last time I played this map, it didn't have all the textures in, so this is really cool to see for me as well. The way dual front works will be explained in this video, but it's kind of like, imagine a sort of League of Legends, are they called MOBAs? I think they're called MOBAs. MOBA Dota style type of game mode. And obviously, if you've seen the reveal, this will have already been explained to you, but it's worth having a look at this footage to discuss for ourselves as well. So, as you can see, the map's completely... There's still some assets used, you know, like the ladder there, and the handrails probably used somewhere else, but it's a complete change in terms of the way the map's laid out. It's not like... You know, like stadium maps is like border and coastline together. It's none of that. It's a completely new map. You know, again, that soda machine, the vending machine, is an asset that's used on Consulate and a few other maps, but the layout is completely new. Like, there's still loads of new stuff in here as well. Like, obviously, this isn't taken from anywhere. There's certain themes to the dual front map, which again I think probably will be explained in the reveal, which I haven't seen yet because I'm just recording this beforehand. There's sort of more industrial areas and more upmarket areas of the map. Like you can see, this is more of a grimy industrial mechanic-y type place, and then this is also a bit more run down. You can see there's weeds growing out the sign and stuff. There's signs broken inside the community health center, etc. And then over on the other side of the map, it's like I say, a bit more upmarket, a bit cleaner, less cracked. I mean, look at the concrete there. Holes in the floor, etc. So this is just going through screenshots of the map. And then we get this side of the map, which is the same layout, but instead of being all industrial and broken, this is very much still upmarket and very much sort of a more thriving side of the map, if you know what I mean. Like, less run down is probably what I'm trying to say. So you can see these are the same rooms, same layouts, but just one side's run down, one side's upmarket, if you know what I'm trying to say. So you saw the fire engine in the last one that was all broken and beaten up. That one's like clean and fresh. You can see there's different colours as well. These are mainly blue colours. The other side was mainly red. I don't want to talk over it too much because I'm conscious of waffling too much, which we all know. Oh, that TV's getting on a bit, isn't it? Jesus, when's that from? There's so there was the petrol station on the other side that we saw. And then into the car showroom, which is obviously much more advanced. Now, I want to skip it on a little bit because we've seen some screenshots, but I don't want to go too far. So it's only a 10-minute video, and we're already like 3 minutes in. So there's going to be some gameplay footage shown, and I'll explain how the game mode works. The question is probably going to be, do I think this is going to be the main game mode? And I'm not really sure. I think this will be a little bit more casual, a little bit more fun. There's more things you can do with it. But I still think 5v5 bomb will be the main game mode. But this will definitely get played. This is not a waste. There's people like, oh, new game mode. No one's going to play that. They will. I've played this like when I was over in Montreal and in London, and it was really good fun, and we didn't really know how to play it at that point. There's going to be all sorts of strats and synergies that are brought in when people start playing it. So, this is the big thing. You can mix attackers and defenders. We've got Habana, Malusi, Pulse, Capcan, and Nomad and Ash all on the same team here, a team of 6. So, of course, being able to mix attackers and defenders is going to open up so many more opportunities and strats of how gadgets can work together. I haven't actually seen this yet. And then on the other side, we've got Glaz, Striker, Grim, Cali, and Smoke. And Castle. So it's 6v6, as you can see. I'm nervous talking about this, man, even though the embargo lifts tonight. Like, I've not been able to talk about this for so long. Wait, is that the same clip over it again? Okay, here we go. This is the gameplay clip. So here we go. So inside the map, you can see we've got look at the top. We've got a Twitch and a Zarmi, a Nomad, a Frost, an Ash, and a Legion all working together. You can see the different heads-up display type things at the top. So I'll try and explain the game whilst we look at the gameplay footage. The aim of the game is... Oh, why is he not shooting? The aim of the game is a little bit like a MOBA. There's 2 bases that each team has, and then an ultimate final base. Or a headquarters, I think it was called. So, what the aim of the game is to take base... So there's base 1, base 2, and then the final base, right? So the aim of the game is to take base 1, then take base 2, and then get the headquarters. But you can't get to the headquarters until you've got base 2. You can't get to base 2 until you've got base 1. So it's a bit like destroying the towers on League of Legends or Dota. I've never played those games, but I'm kind of half aware of how they work. So look at this strat here. You could play Castle on your own team, and then you could play Maverick to go through your own castle to hold a peak hole. So, the question is, with it being 6v6, how does it work? Look at that. He's just muted the smoke. That's a cool clip. Look at that interaction there. So there's a IQ has spotted there's a smoke grenade on the wall. Mute puts the jammer down, blocks off the smoke grenade. In you go, baby. So cool. Pulse is now working with a fuse here. You can see there's 2 enemies on the other side of this wall. We'll put the fuse charge down and bosh, off it goes. Absolutely unreal. Such a cool interaction there. Not sure about the Pulse's shotgun control there. So we've got a Glaz and a Warden working together. Shoot the feet, man! That's a fuse shield walking towards them. So you can think about the interactions that the different operators are going to be able to work with here. So, so good. You can see we've got a Smoke and an Osa playing behind a shield. Obviously, bear in mind, these are just examples and demonstrations. You know, they're not here to, like, show you incredible gameplay. So we've got a Doc juicing up a sledge before he opens the door. Doc shotgun's an interesting choice. So it's 6v6. The interesting thing with 6v6 is, do you play 3 attackers, 3 defenders? So as in, would you play defend your own side of the map with 3 and attack their side of the map with 3? Would you go with a 2-4, a 4-2, a 1-5, a 5-1? Just bunker up for the first couple of minutes? One thing that you have to think about with this game mode is the respawn time. As far as I'm aware, the respawn time is 30 seconds. You can see up here, you see how long it is before they're going to respawn. 21 seconds for Ash, 19 seconds for the unidentified operator, and 27 for Grim. So if you can kill sort of 2 or 3 of the other team, I nearly said attackers then, but you're attacking and defending. If you can kill 2 or 3 of the other team, you've then got a really good chance to advance because they've got a 30-second delay before they can spawn. Now, you can see that operators are getting spotted, and that's because they're going into certain areas of the map that aren't theirs and are not yet unlocked. So if you could try and go and get base 2 before base 1 is won, you'll get spotted if you go in that area. So you've really got to try and, yeah, go like in order of the bases, because you don't want to be getting spotted. You're never going to win. Oh, shot glass. We love that. Just look at the size of the map, though, man. It's absolutely huge. One thing I found when I was playing this is that I felt like the respawn time was slightly too long. It was to the point where if you lost, when you're defending base 1, if you lost 2 or 3 or 4 players, base 1 was basically gone because you wouldn't have been able to respawn in time to try and retake base 1 before they took it. And how do you take base 1, base 2 in the headquarters? You plant a bomb in a specific room. So you can see where that room is there. They just said 11 meters to defend. The attackers or those who are attacking this area of the map has to go and plant a bomb in that room. Then you can see the diffuse timer will start going down. Here we go. This is perfect timing. So you do this in that room. Cool new animation on the diffuser, by the way. You can see base 1, base 2, and headquarters. So the headquarters are opposite ends of the map. Base 1 and base 2 for this team are down here, and then base 1 and base 2 for this team are down here. So you've got to take this one, then this one, and then this one, and then you win. You can't go for this one first or this one first. You've got to start here. So as you can see, the time has now started. And if the other team don't come and defuse, you can see the time is here. You've got a minute. If the other team don't come and defuse that bomb within a minute, that base will now be lost, and then you'll move on to the next one. And as defenders, if you lose that base, if you lose it, you move down to base 2. It's so fun though, man. And like, we were playing this in November in Montreal at the major. Well, a few days before the major. And we weren't really aware of the strats. Like, with the operator synergies, like, people used, obviously, Maverick and Mirror is a cool one. You put a mirror down, Maverick a line above, and you can just stand up and shoot through the mirror. So now Capitao is going to come in here and try and defuse the bomb. Or try and plant the bomb even. Oh no, disable, sorry, he is defused. So now he's smoked off that area, fired off that area. He's going to try and defuse the bomb. New animation for that as well, which he does. Successfully defused, therefore base 1 is not lost. So this Capitão's team has now successfully stopped that plant. They still have control of base 1. And this is some gameplay examples. Oh, it's a 20-minute video. I didn't realize it was that long. I'm just going to skip through. So this is a cool thing to talk about as well, the hostage. In the middle of the map, there is a mini game where you can go and grab the hostage, as you can see there. If you successfully take that hostage and then extract them in a helicopter, where the helicopter arrives at random parts of the map, so you've got to go to the middle, take that hostage, you can see it up here on the left-hand side, take that hostage and then extract them somewhere, you then get a bonus for your team, and that bonus gives a slight buff, and I can't remember them all, if I'm brutally honest with you folks. I'm sure some of them are like you get a slightly faster diffuse time or slightly faster plant time, and there's various other benefits as to why you want to get this hostage. It's a bit like in League, if you get the... I don't play it, but other people will who I know and have told me that if you go and like kill the certain AI animals or monsters, beasts, or whatever in the middle of the map, your team get buffs. So it's a little bit like that. You do want to try and do this because it will help your team. You can see you've got 2 minutes 17 until extraction. And then it'll show you on the map up here where that extraction point is. So this is a good time to talk about the map briefly. You can see that there's red, red, and red, and then blue, blue, and blue. So this is the blue side of the map, and this is the red side of the map. I was a bit confused at first because I thought it would make more sense for this side, say this team's headquarters here, it would make more sense for them to have base 1 here, base 2 here, but it's not right it being cut down the middle. The idea here is base 1 for you is closer to the enemy's base, so it's a bit easier for the enemy to get that. But then they've got to come down to this far, like this far down this side of the map, and that's closer to your base, therefore it's easier for you to defend. So it does work much better being this way around. So yeah, we're off to grab the hostage. And then we're going to take them to wherever the extraction point is. And you've got to defend that hostage for 2 minutes, or you've got 2 minutes to extract them. Try and find the helicopter. Which is this it? I think if you look up, there should be a helicopter above you. So you put the helicopter, put the hostage down. You're going to try and defend this area, reinforce this area whilst you protect this hostage until the helicopter comes in. Oh, sorry, it's gone to skip too far there. So you've got the hostage. Put them in this net. This is what you saw, that clip on the trailer with the helicopter. Put them in there. Oh, because cool. This wasn't in the game before. An animation on that now. Cool. You put them in there. Off up they go, and you'll get a buff now for whatever that buff is. Oh, that's a couple of freebies there. But anyway, yeah, that's another cool part of the game. Again, this is all just sort of B-roll trailer footage. There'll be more information on this, and I'll get to play this and actually make a video of me playing it. I'm going to... Oh, look at that animation on the keyboard there. Such a cool animation. Oh, can we get that in ranked? And yeah, you know, you can do Capcan. You play Capcan, you could put the bomb down, you could go and Capcan certain doors on the way in. There is a limit to utility, if that's going to be one of the questions. Like, you don't just get to put Capcans on every door. You have a limit of, let's just say, I think it's 5 Capcans is what you get in ranked, isn't it? So you get 5 Capcans. If you put 5 down and your cooldown comes again, if you put your cooldown comes again, what am I saying? When your cooldown like ends and you get another Capcan trap, if you were to put another Capcan trap down, the first Capcan trap that you put down would like be destroyed. So when you die, you can only put 5 down in one life, but if you die and respawn as Capcan, you don't get to put another 5 down. You don't have 10 Capcan traps out. When you put your first Capcan down after respawning, the first Capcan trap that you put down first time round would be destroyed. Are you with me? I haven't explained that very well. Are you with me with the most confusing explanation ever? Yeah, Andy, you know exactly what you mean, mate. But obviously, there's a lot of confusing footage here. I understand that. Like, this is like not what Siege normally is, right? So player respawn and operator repick. You get 30 seconds to respawn, and every time you respawn, you can change your operator if you want to. I think you can also force yourself to die and rechange. But yeah, it's going to be... I should screenshot that, really, because that's thumbnail material. It's going to be really, really, really good fun to see the... and I should screenshot that. To see the strats that people come up with is going to be really, really good fun. You pick your operators. Dual front map. Is it going to show us like the top down of the map? I don't know. Let me just not skip things for 5 seconds and just be a bit patient. And then this is what the main menu is going to look like, I guess. I've not seen this yet myself. There's an esports tab up here, by the way, which is going to be interesting, but that's not what we're talking about now. So I'm just going to leave this rolling whilst I wrap things up. Oh, let's make that bigger. There we go. So yeah, a completely new game mode, 6v6, not like anything we've played before. There are elements of it. There's a bit of hostage rescue, there's a bit of plant the bomb, there's a bit of an attack, a bit of defend. It's a really good mix of everything that makes Siege. You can see the map and the way that the game mode's played. A lot of this I'm seeing for the first time as well, because when I played this in Montreal and London, the map didn't have textures on, like I said earlier, so a lot of this is new to me as well, and it looks really... The lighting on Siege X just looks so good. So yeah, there we have it. Dual Front, a new game mode coming to Siege. Not something I thought I'd say, as in, not thought I'd say a new game mode coming. Don't think I can't remember the last time I thought I was going to say that. I don't think I've ever thought I was going to say that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. When this comes out, let me just pause it a second. Excuse me. When is this coming out? When is it available? I actually don't know the answer to this, but the answer will be revealed in 2 hours' time. I'm recording this before the reveal so I can get ready to release this as soon as the reveal's finished. I don't know the dates. However, check the reveal and it'll be on there. But anyway, first look at Dual Front. Thanks as always for getting involved with the channel. I know it's not a really official video, but I just wanted to get something out there to show you what it looks like. But appreciate you getting involved with the channel. Do us a favor, subscribe, comment, like, and all the other good stuff that helps a YouTube channel out like me. And I'll see you next time. Cheers!